last man standing, the rules are as follows. Gentlemen, there are no pinfalls, no submissions, no count-outs, no disqualifications. The only way to beat your opponent is when he is down for the 10 counts. And I understand as well, there is no time limit.
This could go on all night. This could go on all night. It's a last man standing match. It's, you know, as I said earlier, 4 of those matches in those envelopes, Mike, they were very unorthodox, not traditional wrestling rules, not featuring submissions, pinfalls, countouts or DQs. And this is one of them that's been chosen, the last man standing match. Oh, and Stevie Lynn has the belt. He's not the champion, at least not yet. He has a chance to become a 2-time 3CW champion here this evening in a last man standing match, and both men haven't showed much reaction. I think I-17 seems to be the happy of the two, that it's a last man standing match, but
I don't know who this favours. It's hard to say.
I don't know.
I need to think about the devastating moves that these two men have got in their arsenals. You've got, of course, I-17 has that Michinoku Diver 17. He has that half and half, that Kabashi Plex. He's even got the Canadian Destroyer, all of which are more than capable of keeping a man down for 10 count. Right. You look at Stevie Lynn. Stevie Lynn's got the Brain Buster. Stevie Lynn has in fact 7 variations, I understand, of that Brain Buster. And he's got we've seen that Psycho Driver. I mean, you just don't know what these two men are going to hit each other with, and probably will.
Stevie Lynn is in fact a great example of the modern day independent style wrestler, Mike. He's got a lot of high risk manoeuvres, he's got a lot of great offense.
Whether you like Stevie Lynn or not, whether you like him or not, you have to bear in mind this man's had some great matches in 3CW, some entirely different matches with entirely different kinds of opponents. Stevie Lynn adapts well to different situations, as does I-17. It's so even, this match, you just don't know who's going to win.
Right, he likes the cruiserweight style, but he also likes those really hard-hitting brainbusters, Mike, and I think one of those brainbusters might be enough to keep I-17 down for the 10 count in this match. And this match, you know, I think it's a great choice by Peter there. You heard the fans react when Stevie Aaron mentioned the last man standing match. I think he got the best reaction of the 6 choices, Mike. So this is a great choice here that Peter's made. And of course, Stevie Lynn, he does have his fans. He does have his fans very much so. You hear them, they're in attendance this evening. They think he was robbed of the 3CW title, of course, 3 months ago, back in June, in that 30-minute Iron Man match. Stevie Lynn right now, with a wrist lock. You hear the "Let's Go Stevie" chants by a significant portion of the females here this evening. Oh, a nice reversal there by I-17 with a wrist lock.
Stevie Lynn is popular with the ladies, being under no false pretenses. But you know, these two again with them, the mat wrestling, you can mix it up in any which way you want.
Oh, definitely, and they know each other so well. I mean, like I said, this summer they've gone all over the country wrestling each other. I-17 is the current champion, but he's never faced Stevie Lynn in a darkest draw match. He's never faced Stevie Lynn in a last man standing match, and a big kick to the back there by Stevie Lynn. And these last man standing matches, very much in the vein of the traditional Texas death matches, Mike.
And you see that, I saw it coming the first time, out the back way and into a wrist lock, and there we go again.
This is a wrestling match so far, but I feel it's going to spill to the floor.
Stevie's cranking on, it's very nice down there.
There's no DQ in this match, Mike.
Absolutely, that's a bad fate, a bad omen, I feel. But
it is for I-17. He might as well have dropped the 3CW title before this match, because for all intents and purposes, he's not the champion right now. Look at this. Nice reversal by Stevie Lynn, but a shoulder tackle sends down Stevie Lynn to the mat. Off the ropes now. Nice leapfrog from Stevie Lynn, the former champion, and a big hip toss, but he landed on his feet. There's the athleticism coming into play. Here's another Irish whip. Nice reversal from Stevie Lynn. He's got him up, and there's a hurricane. He came right down on his head that time, but no effect seemingly by Stevie Lynn, and another hurricane by Stevie Lynn. I-17's back on his feet. Nice arm drag, and an arm drag from I-17. Both men so cautious of each other, but they're hitting everything right now. But the kitchen sink, there's a pinfall. It's not going to do anything in this one.
Again,
I-17 with a pinfall, but what's that going to do?
They're just demonstrating. Oh, good lord. They're just demonstrating how even they are, and look at this.
Off the ropes now, double forward roll, and both men stand off. They know what each other's about. What's this going to prove? Nothing. Somebody's going to have to take it to the next level if they're going to walk out of here with the 3CW Championship belt.
And that again just demonstrating how even these two men are. There is no pinfalls, but if one man can sweep one man's leg, then the other one's going to say, hey, I can sweep your leg as well.
Well, I
can kick.
But it's not about that, it's about keeping your opponent down for the 10 count. And Knockout's going to win this match.
I've got to think it's not going to be anything fancy. It's going to be something really. I don't know what's going to keep one of these men down for 10.
It might be a brainbuster, Mike. It might be the Mitchy Knuckle Driver 17. And that kind of manoeuvre, but it might have to be a Mitchy Knuckle Driver off the top, like we've seen before. And look at these forearms.
We've seen that, absolutely.
No effect on I-17, no effect on Stevie Lynn. And these fans are loving this. I'm not sure there's going to be any winners after this, apart from these fans here at Darkest Dream, at Darkest Deeds even, Darkest Deeds 2. And look at these kicks. Oh, and then Sakuri to the back of the head, and Ice goes down. This has been quite a summer for both men, and here we go, the first count, Ice is down. Referee Matthew Wilkinson administrating the count now. He's up to 4. I think Stevie Lynn's going to do more than that to keep the current 3CW champion down on the mat for the 10 count.
Possible psychological disadvantage taking the first falls of the first counts of the match.
Oh, and then it's Sakuri from I-17.
And the momentum just carries Stevie Lynn all the way over and up his back.
Well, look at this, how the tide turns, because now Stevie Lynn's down. And Stevie Lynn might be out already. This might be a successful tile defense in the first 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes.
You say that a lot, but being kicked in the head ain't no fun, Steve. I mean, that can knock someone clean out, and all it takes is a 10 count.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's all it takes. And look at these forearms from Stevie Lynn, the former champion. He wants to be a 2-time champion tonight. It could happen, but a reversal there that time, and again with a kick to the back.
And Ice has been knocked for 6 now. Look at that.
He's trying to get back onto his feet using the ropes as leverage, but watch Stevie Lynn, he likes the high-risk manoeuvres. I-17's down on the outside. Oh, and he can fly. You better keep your eyes on Stevie Lynn, he might be... Oh, wait a minute, he told the referee to count him out.
He's on the floor again.
There are no count-outs as such, but with I-17 down, yes, that would constitute a 10 count from referee Matt Wilkinson in a last man standing match, but he's back on his feet. Champion's got to try and get back in there. What a choice of match this is going to be, you know. It could have been a first blood match, could have been a 1 hour Ironman. It is the last man standing, Mike, and somebody could end up in the hospital because of that. Oh, big standing moonsault that time. And again, we've got another count from referee Matthew Wilkinson.
And the stomp's going to do a lot of damage there. I'm not so sure with the moonsault in this kind of match.
It might be, it knocks the wind out of you, Mike. It might be enough to keep you down. It's not going to knock you out, but you might feel, you know, you better stay down on the mat and just take the fall.
Certainly combination like double stomp, but Ice back up now anyway, and goes the whip across the ring.
Oh, he hit that turnbuckle hard. And here comes Stevie Lynn. But wait a minute. I-17 had him telegraphed like he has done in the past. He got the boot up that time. What's he going to go for here? He's off the ropes and wait. Stevie Lynn caught him with a powerbomb in mid-air. And Stevie Lynn can do that. He can hit the high-risk manoeuvres. Again, Matt Wilkinson putting on the count here. What did he say? What was... I'm not sure what he called for here, but he got
dangerous! God, did you see that?
What a suplex from I-17, and he came crashing down on his head. Well, somebody's going to be concussed tonight.
That was the murder backdrop then. Good lord, that could be it. He could have broken his neck clean in half.
This might be the end. I mean, they've had, you know, a great series of matches, Mike, all over the country, but this might be the last one we're seeing right here tonight at Darkest Deeds 2. And it all began in May. It might end in September. Here we go now. Multiple kicks from I-17. He got the knee lift, I think. He's getting him set up here.
Oh, neck breaker. And he got all of that. He really nailed that. And again, working on the neck of Stevie Lynn.
Well, the neck was not meant to go that way, Mike.
It absolutely wasn't.
He really bounced that time, Stevie Lynn on the mat.
You're not meant to land on your head. You're not meant to. The neck isn't meant to twist that way. It's not good news for Stevie Lynn.
Well, the camera picked up there. I think Stevie Lynn mouthed something to Matt Wilkinson. I think he said, "I'm not going to quit." Well, that's fair enough, but it's not a submission match. It's not an I quit match. It's a last man standing match. And that makes it all the more dangerous, Mike. With these elbows. I-17 fight on into the corner.
And again, the neck hits the post. Did you see that? You see the neck hit the turnbuckle.
It's in his head
pads. They're thin pads. They don't go. They don't do much protection.
There we go. He's an Irish whip from I-17. It's Stevie Lynn, perhaps on instinct.
Oh, the
knees to the back.
And we've seen this before.
Maybe not on instinct. I-17 holding his chest in pain. Stevie Lynn on the turnbuckle on the inside.
And the neck breaker.
Referee's up to 2. Both men are incapable of quitting. And, bit of disrespect there from Stevie Lynn, which is a shame because he does have his fan support, Mike. I'm not sure where he's going here.
Stevie Lynn is just so focused on this heavyweight championship. This is all that matters to him in the world at the moment, the heavyweight championship.
Ice is back on his feet. I'm not sure where Stevie Lynn's going here.
Stevie Lynn is looking for something that he's hidden, concealed into the ring.
Well, it seems to be that way. He's looking under the ring. I'm not sure what for. Oh, look at that. Just a right hand there. But there's not much the referee can do about it. See, that'll count as the fact that I-17's down. His clenched fists don't matter in this one. It's no DQ. And I don't think there's anything under the ring that's at least... There's nothing... Wait a minute.
Oh, good lord.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Did somebody leave that under there from July? I mean, what's going on here?
Seems to be that way. We've got a ladder in the ring. And there's not much anybody can do about it. I-17 ducked it. But I-17 trying to... Oh!
I-17 just trying to kick a ladder? Is he insane?
Right between the eyes. That might have knocked him cold, Mike. This might do it. It might be enough. But wait. I-17's getting back to his feet already.
And I knows he can't stay down for too long.
What it's all about. Both men came out here. They had no idea what kind of match it was going to be. But it's become personal, Mike.
Absolutely, it hasn't.
It's even more now. Oh, look at that. Stomp to the face.
You know what happened when Stevie Lynn turned his back on I-17, turned his back on the fans, back in March, in fact. Back in April, sorry. April indeed.
That's right. I mean, well, he screwed Doug Williams out of the 3CW title.
All that matters to him in the world, above friendship, above fan support, is that 3CW heavyweight championship and defeating I-17 once again here.
And that's another point that we haven't brought up much. He gave the signal for the brainbuster, but in that video also pointed out that both men used to be best of friends. And wait a minute, nice reversal from I-17.
How did he do that?
Stevie Lynn just sprung back up. Stevie Lynn's gone on it.
He wasn't the flashy. But no,
but he just gets back up on his feet in a big clothesline, but he fell down that time. Oh, that German suplex. That half and half, it's got to have taken effect there on Stevie Lynn. He's down, both men are down. It might be a double knockout here.
And just mustering all the strength he has for that one final push. But
the referee is counting up. I don't know what happened in the event of a double count out in a match like this where, you know, we've been told we must have a clear-cut winner. That was the whole point of the darkest draw stipulations. Here we go now. I-17 with the Irish whip into the corner far side. He charges in, big clothesline and a snap mat. Now where's he going?
And the jumping neck snap there.
Stevie Lynn's holding that neck, much like Blake Norton did earlier tonight.
And Stevie Lynn's taking a lot of abuse.
Oh, wait till he give the signal. I-17 just give the signal for the Michinoku driver. He's going to go for it, Mike. This might do it with. Stevie Lynn had him.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, was going to and then a big suplex. You thought he was going to go for that brainbuster. You thought he was going to go for it, Mike. But oh, whoa! Twisting fisherman suplex.
And you can't deny Stevie Lynn. You can't deny the ability of Stevie Lynn. And not many men could do it to I-17, but Stevie Lynn just did.
I've never denied the ability of Stevie Lynn. Oh, he's got the tools to be a 3CW champion. I don't know what kind of champion he'd be. He only held the title for 2 weeks, but if he keeps hitting maneuvers like that, it's going to be over for the current champion, I-17. Wait a minute, he's got him up this time. He's got him up this time. Ice escapes. Kick to the gut.
Oh no, wait a second.
We've seen this before. Canadian Destroyer.
Oh, that's got to be the end right there. There's no way you can just land on your head like that. That's got to be over, Steve.
But both men are down. It took a lot out of I-17. Perhaps as much we're going to see it again. Check out this move. You don't see this very often.
Oh, absolutely bang on the money, and another angle on that move there you saw as well.
The referee's up to 6. Said that's it, both men are up. Both men are back up. I-17's going to go for a clothesline, but Stevie Lynn saw what was happening. Stevie Lynn drags him down to the knee. He said now it's over. He said now it's over. What's he going to go for here? Brainbuster! That weight came down on the head of I-17. Under normal circumstances, Stevie Lynn would be able to get over there and hook a leg. But referee Matt Wilkinson is counting him down.
And Stevie's so confident. Look at Stevie. Stevie's sure the brainbuster's done it. He's absolutely
Wait a minute,
sure.
referee's up to 6. 7.
I think this is it.
This is it. We're going to see a new champion. Wait a minute. Ice is moving. Ice is moving ever so slightly. Knee to the head there. Oh, he's going to go for it again. Oh, this might end the career right. Oh, he hardly got him over that time. He really came down on the head that time, Mike. You've seen the body. It's not supposed to bend that way. It was the neck that came down first. Oh, this is... Well, it's legal. And the referee counting here.
What's Stevie Lynn doing?
He's looking under the ring for perhaps another ladder or something else, something that's not tied down there or a part of this.
Oh my God! What? Oh good Lord! Like who? That. How did?
What the hell is that? That's a piece of wood wrapped in barbed wire. That's barbed wire!
You're damn right, but he's better fight. Oh, good Lord.
I-17, he's going to try and fight for his life right now. Oh, Stevie Lynn's got the barbed wire. Stevie Lynn over the back of I-17. And that might not knock you out, but it's damn well painful, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, that's the most vile thing I've ever seen. The most vile thing I've ever seen in 3CW.
It doesn't happen much in 3CW, we're not. Oh, and again to the back of I-17. Oh, and we've never seen this in 3CW before. This is certainly not our style, and it's certainly not the style of Stevie Lynn, who is all, usually about technical wrestling, about high impact moves, but he's just cutting up the back of I-17 now with that barbed wire. And no doubt Stevie Lynn strategically placed that barbed wire under the ring. I wonder if he was hoping for a first blood match, Mike.
Oh, you got to think he was, but but that's coming handy.
Oh, wait, I-17 ducked it that time. I-17 ducked it that time.
Stevie Lynn. Turn around, his fair play.
Oh, face first. That's horrible. And you can bet the pretty good looks of Stevie Lynn out there now. He might be permanently scarred from this one.
Absolutely, and I-17, you just saw the back of I-17 as that bad way just scraped across. And
well, no doubt he's going to be busted open here. We can't see from this vantage point. Matthew Wilkinson checking on Stevie Lynn, and yes, he is indeed busted open. Big right arm from Ice, and another, and another. And again, if this was our first blood match, it'd be over right now. It'd be a victory for the current champion, I-17.
Oh, and he's tied Stevie Lynn at the tree of war there, and
kick to the good. Oh, and another. And another.
Out of him there.
Stevie Lynn's busted up. Stevie Lynn's bleeding. We haven't seen a good shot of it yet, so I don't know if the cameraman can get in there and just see how busted up Stevie Lynn is, but nevertheless he's on the outside, he's trying to regroup. No doubt he's dizzy, no doubt he's in shock, and a big double axe handle from the current champion to the outside. And this is all perfectly legal. Oh, into the post there, and that's just going to make things worse.
Oh, this is... What can these men do? The moves these men are fitting on each other in this match. They haven't been able to keep each other down, and I just don't know what it's going to take, Steve. I don't know what it's going to take.
Yeah, like I said, we're going to have to knock the other guy out. And look at these right hands. This might do it. The way he's hitting him right here. This is just blatant right hands. This is just a fist fight. Stevie Lynn nearly takes out our cameraman. There's a knee to the head. He's busted up. He might be knocked unconscious here, and if he is, well, that'll be enough to get a 10 count, no doubt, from referee Matt Wilkinson.
And Stevie Lynn looks like he's struggling with consciousness there. You're just trying to stay with it here.
He's going to try and get himself back into it.
The desire is there. Both men want to be three-string champions so much. And what is I-17 doing? There's some... Oh, good lord.
Well, there's a damn chair in the ring now.
That's not even a folding chair. That's a chair actually intended for sitting.
Oh, and a big slam to the outside.
No, that's not one of those chairs that you always see at wrestling that you wonder what on earth purposes these chairs for you hitting people with. That's an actual chair.
Stevie Lynn's down on the outside. Stevie Lynn's holding his head. And wait, we've got two chairs in the ring right now. And I-17's got something in mind. I'm not sure what though. You hear the reaction. Stevie Lynn has his fans, but we've got dueling chants going on right now.
And what has Ice got in mind with
these fans respect the athleticism of both men, but how far are they going to take it here tonight? These two SOS drop. Ice-17 trying to get the blood flowing. It looked like they're trying to perhaps release some of the tension caused by being dropped on his head earlier on in the match from that brainbuster.
And he's calling for the Michinoku.
He's calling for the Michinoku driver. Multiple brainbusters, should I point out. Big elbow to the back of the head. And what's he got in mind?
Oh, good lord! You cannot be serious.
If he Michinoku and Stevie Lynn on those chairs, it'll be over. Stevie Lynn's going to be out. Oh wait, not. Is he going to go for it? Really on for the top as well? Yes.
Oh, Stevie's fighting for his life.
Stevie's fighting back. I-17 managed to knock him off there. I'm not sure if it's what he had in mind, but I-17 still perched up there. Stevie fighting back, and he's going to fall out the ring. If he falls on his head, it'll be over. He'll be knocked cold. He'll be knocked out. And Stevie Lynn just give the signal for the brainbuster onto the chairs. He's just give the signal for the brainbuster onto the chairs. But Ice is fighting back. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What the destroyer? What destroyer is he not put off the chairs?
Off the top rope! Oh, good lord.
Who the hell's referee Matt Wilkinson counting here? Both men are down. What are you supposed to do about that?
How on earth do you get up from that? How on earth?
We're going to see it again. That was incredible. Stevie Lynn was on top of 2 chairs. I-70 was on the second turbo though, and the Canadian Destroyer is going to knock you out cold, and you've got to think that's going to do it. Stevie Lynn's still down. Stevie Lynn, he's moving. I can't. He's back up. That's incredible. And now, I-17 with the ladder, and it's only a matter of time before this is a successful title defence, no doubt, for I-17. I can't see Stevie Lynn recovering from this, and what on earth, what heinous act does I-17 have in mind now as he places the ladder on those 2 chairs? These are former friends, Mike. They were best friends years ago.
The 3-series title just come between these two men, absolutely. And
they trained in the same place, Mike.
And that championship just means more than any other thing, including friendship. And this is the result that you're seeing right here.
Worth this? I know this is the reason why everybody competes in 3CW, for the 3CW title, for a chance at that title. But Stevie Lynn, Brainbuster onto the ladder, on the 2 chairs. I-17. Oh, he's out now. There's no way he can.
They said it best. Good Lord. And then you can see that again, look.
This is incredible! His neck was driven onto that ladder.
I've never seen anything like that.
Both men are down. The paramedics are on standby. The referee's counting both men, but
wait a second.
Stevie Lynn's up. What just happened?